Last year, the Redmi K90 Pro Max impressed with its all-around performance and value. Now Redmi has launched the K100 series earlier than expected. We already tested the K100 Pro Max and it matched its predecessor. But now, the real question is, how does the Redmi K100 Pro perform? The Redmi K100 Pro features a 6.59-inch rounded display for comfortable handling. In this video, we'll focus on its gaming performance and battery efficiency. These results come from hands-on testing with media review units. Once the retail model launches, we'll buy one and test it again. Big thanks to my tech partner over in China for providing this footage. I really appreciate the support in making this video happen. Hey everyone, Stella here from Techie Street. If you're into staying updated with the newest gadgets, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our latest tech content. Under the hood is Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen5 V series. It keeps the same CPU setup, but uses a smaller GPU configuration than the standard chip. For everyday use, CPU performance and efficiency matter more than raw GPU power. The difference mainly appears in demanding games, and if Redmi keeps the price aggressive, this could be a very interesting value flagship. That may also explain why Redmi launched it now instead of waiting for next month's 2nm chip, especially with memory and storage prices already rising. Now, let's see what happens in real gaming. Testing was done at 24.5 degrees Celsius, with brightness fixed at 350 nits. In a 60-minute Honor of Kings test at maximum graphics, the K100 Pro stayed extremely smooth, reaching 118 frames for 100 minutes, while using 3.5W. The Pro Max managed 102 frames with 3.63W. Both were excellent, although the K100 Pro's mid-frequency tuning made it 3.4 degrees warmer. On the Honor of Kings radar chart, the K100 Pro scored 81.6, slightly ahead of the Pro Max at 81. Very close results. Next came PUBG Mobile at HDR settings for 30 minutes. Both phones stayed near 120 FPS, delivering over 99 frames for 100 minutes while consuming 4 to 4.3 W. The K100 Pro reached 46.7 degrees Celsius, compared with 44.4 degrees Celsius on the Pro Max. Its radar score was 73.6, while the Pro Max scored a much higher 83.6. Finally, we pushed both phones with a 30-minute high-definition gaming test. The K100 Pro Max averaged 119.5 FPS, equivalent to 88.1 frames per 100 minutes, while consuming 5.37 W and reaching 46.3 degrees Celsius. Performance stayed consistently strong. But here's where things get interesting. The K100 Pro maintained full frame rates for the first 21 minutes before thermal control reduced it to 90 FPS. Even then, it averaged 114.1 FPS, used only 5W, and peaked at 46.6 degrees Celsius. During testing, brightness on both phones dropped slightly from 350 to around 320 nits. So, despite the smaller GPU and higher temperatures, the Redmi K100 Pro still delivered surprisingly strong gaming performance. Looking at the PUBG Mobile radar chart, the Redmi K100 Pro Max scored 65, while the K100 Pro finished at 44.8. Next was Genshin Impact at maximum graphics for 30 minutes. Both phones stayed close to full frame rates, delivering over 52 frames per 100 minutes. The K100 Pro used 5W and reached 46.5 degrees Celsius, while the Pro Max was more efficient at 4.67W and peaked at 44.1 degrees Celsius. Neither phone reduced brightness. On the radar chart, the K100 Pro scored 78, compared with 85.6 for the Pro Max. Then came the serious GPU test, Arcane Warriors at very high settings and 980p for 30 minutes. The K100 Pro averaged 53.2 FPS, while the Pro Max reached 55.6 FPS. Surprisingly, the gap was small, with both maintaining over 20 frames per 100 minutes. Temperatures climbed to around 52 degrees Celsius, but neither phone reduced brightness. The K100 Pro scored 44 on the radar chart, while the Pro Max scored 63. So, despite having fewer GPU computing units, the K100 Pro still competes strongly with Snapdragon 8 Gen 5 and Dimensity 9500 phones. The K100 Pro series also includes the N1D2 dedicated graphics chip, enabling super resolution and super frame technologies in supported games for sharper graphics and smoother gameplay. Now, battery life is another major strength. The K100 Pro packs an enormous 8,580 mAh battery, the largest currently found in a mid-size phone. The Pro Max goes even further with 9,070 mAh, the biggest battery ever used in a Xiaomi phone. Both use a single-cell design. Using the Xperia 6.0 battery test, the K100 Pro lasted 7 hours and 43 minutes, ranking 9th, but the K100 Pro Max took the top spot with an incredible 8 hours and 43 minutes. That's 24 minutes longer than the Redmi Turbo 5 Max and 2.5 hours longer than last year's K90 Pro Max, almost a 40% improvement. Put the gaming and battery results together, and the K100 Pro series clearly builds on the K90 Pro Max's strengths. You get excellent performance plus a major battery upgrade, pushing endurance from 6+ hours to over 8 hours. And Redmi has upgraded even more features, which we'll discover at the official launch on the 11th. That's it for today. Once the Redmi K100 Pro and K100 Pro Max launch, I'll bring you a complete in-depth review covering everything about these Snapdragon-powered flagships. Don't miss it. Subscribe and join the growing tech community. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!